Hi everyone, this is IREC and you're welcome to this tutorial. In this video, let's talk about how to organize your office library in Revit. Your Revit families can come from different sources. You can download from the web, stored in a folder and load into your Revit software, maybe at different occasions, but in your office, you're free to organize your families in whatever way makes most sense to you. That is the purpose of this video, in the sense that there are times you might be looking for one component family and it might take you the whole day to be able to find it. Is why it's important to learn how to organize your families. But before we get started, I'd like to ask you to like this video, subscribe to this channel for more Revit tips, because we make tutorials like this on regular basis, and also so you get notified each time we upload new video. Let's get started. Alright, to begin, I'm just going to go to my component and click on this. Here you see place a component, so I click on it. Once you click and open the load family dialog box, of course there are two ways you can do this, but whichever route you go, be sure to add your library location to your Revit file load dialog box being here, so that you can easily access whatever component you're looking for without hassle. Now right here, what I'm going to do is, if you look at my office right here, you're going to see them, but they are right now in thumbnails, but you can change it to list in case it's confusing you by clicking on this place and put it on list mode. I have this other folder here called US Imperial, and here you're going to notice the general folder containing all of this is English Imperial. Here I have this US Imperial, and if we click open this US Imperial, you're going to see I have different families loaded in different folders. So say for example, I'm looking for a component and the component is inside of this Revit component folder. I'm just going to click open this Revit component folder. Inside this Revit component folder, I also have different other folders. Alright, this is the essence of this video. Then I also have my libraries here, but they are all under this place. Now if I select these libraries, alright, and I want to add it here so that it will be easy for me to access each time I need a component saved inside that particular folder, all I just have to do is to click right here where you have the tools. Then I click it down. Here you are going to see add current folder to places. Once you click on it, you're going to notice this English Imperial folder appear right here on the Revit file load dialog box. So if you say open, you're going to see the things that are contained in it. I have my US Imperial inside it. I have US metric inside of this folder. If I try to close it, Revit is going to ask, would you like to save the changes you made to the places list? Say yes, press escape. Now to add a family into your project, if I decide to go another route in order to do that, is to go insert, load family. Now you are here, so you have this library. If you also want to add another, if you come down here, I also have another folder here which I call US Imperial. Now the next way to do it is to also go to my app menu by clicking on this file. This is app menu. Here you have options. You click on options and then you go to file location, go to places, and then under places you're going to notice I have just the Imperial library. Now to add another, all you have to do is to click the plus sign. It's going to name whatever new folder you are adding up by itself just by adding 2 to it. Add another is going to add 3 to it. Now we have this new library 2. Then if you click here, you're going to see this box. It will now open up. Now let's look for this US Imperial. Let me put it on a thumbnail so that you don't get confused. Look at it here. If I want to place it here, all I just have to do is to select it. I say open. It appears right here. And if I say okay, and say OK the second time. So if you want to place any component inside of your project, all you just have to do is to go insert. Let me choose this route this time and then click load family. You're going to see new library 2 is right there. All right, if you select it, you're going to see all that is contained in it. Now we can go back and add another. I close this and then I go back to architecture. Rather, I go back to my file menu and click options, file location, places, and then I click on this plus sign. Like I said, Revit is going to keep adding numbers to different new folders you're adding up. Then I click on that box to open it up, or I should just put this on a list. Now here I have this library folder. If I click it open, you're going to see Imperial, US Imperial and US Matrix. So if I go back and just select the folder and then I say open, it appears here. I say OK and then OK. So if I go back to place a component and open the load family, you're going to see two different libraries on this file locations. Now each time you're looking for a family, it's easy for you to navigate. You can click on it and then open your US Matrix, or you can go straight to US Imperial, or maybe you're going to Revit Rides, you can just go straight and search for it. So then if it's for this, you can just go straight and then you already know each and every one of them where to locate whatever you're looking for. So it's easy for you to organize your office like that, and whichever route you take, just make sure you add your folders on this place. To remove it from this place, it's simple and it's easy as well. You can just select any of them and right click. Here you see remove, and then you just click on it and say yes. You click, do same here, right click, remove, you say yes. Now if you cancel this, they are going to ask you, would you like to save the changes you made to the places list? You say yes. Now you have opted out of that place, but the downside to doing that is that when you go back to your place a component, you're going to notice that they are still there. So you can't just remove them like that directly from this place. All you have to do in that case to solve that problem is that you just have to go back to your file options, file location, and then you go to places. So direct from this point, you can just select any of them and you pick this remove. Once you select it and say OK, that has gone off. Then if you go back to try to load, you're going to notice one of the folders is gone. It's no longer there. Then I can go back there and remove the second one. On your app menu option, go to places, select this remove sign, OK, and then you can go back to load family. You'll notice it's no longer there. So this is how you can organize your office inside of your Revit. Now with this, we've come to the conclusion of this tutorial. It's a simple and a quick one. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe for more Revit tips, and make sure you like this video so that more people who use Revit or who are interested in using Revit can come across this video and also benefit from it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.